So happy that you've joined us. I can see A. Mshlongo, T. Maduna, Al Filani, right? Great. So let me just put this transcript off. I don't think you want to see that appearing. Let's turn that out. Stop transcription. Great. Okay, so our course for this semester is a follow-up from the previous semester. And I'm just going to take you very briefly to what we've done and tell you just how important this is. So I'd like to show off a little bit. That's me, that's my name, Enterprise Systems Fundamentals, Sap S for Hana. Al Filani, please tell me that you can see it. Tina, oh, I'm not sure if Tina is there.
Yes,
all right,
sir.
so
Can see.
great. So I just want to point out to you just how important what we are doing in this course, all right? Now, a couple of weeks ago, there's this digitized PDF came out on DT Pinboard. And Dr. Progress Mshali, he's the, I think they call him the CFO, Chief Financial or Chief, somebody, high up in management. And he sent this email and he spoke about digitization at DUT. And yes, Chief Information Officer, right? Chief Information Officer. And he spoke about, I just want to take you through to that, and let's see if you can see anything familiar in there. Sap S for Hana, right? And he said state-of-the-art ERP platform. They're going to use it for DUT's finance, procurement, human resources, and student information systems. And the system that they are using is Sap S for Hana, that I know. So the course that we are doing is not just applicable, in terms of the course curriculum, but it's happening at DUT as we speak, this very moment in time. And believe it or not, this was the paper that I presented, not paper, it was like a conversational piece, if I could call it, where I spoke about my teaching case at DUT. This was based on last year's work, second semester, and a little bit of you guys that you all had done in first semester. Okay, so as a way of introduction, you all know me. I'm TP Govender. Welcome to the course. All of you should have passed this course because to do the second semester, you had to pass the first semester. So, congratulations. Anybody wants to share anything from first semester? Hello, how are you? Your marks? Anyone? Semester 1 results were very good. I had a 98% pass rate. There was 2 students that didn't make it. Anybody? Hello, how are you, chat? I think, yeah, I'm sure you'd be able to unmute yourself. Let me go to device settings, allow students to unmute. Oh, where's that now? Oh no, you guys spoke earlier on. B Zulu, Team Shlongo, is that Tina?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Ah, how are you, Tina? Nice to hear your voice.
Yeah, we're okay. Thank you.
Good, good, good.
Nice to be back.
Ah, lovely. Tina, does this time suit you guys, this 5 o'clock on a Monday evening?
For me, it's fine. I'm not sure about the rest of the students, but for me, it's fine.
Because you are working, isn't that so?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Anybody else? B Zulu, your hand was up, or was it a thumbs up? Al Filhani? Okay, so great. Anybody, you want to unmute and chat, talk? Because I'd like to hear your voice. I haven't seen you in a long time, right? I wonder if our SRC president is here. I'm just going to click on request to join everybody. We are so lucky we got the president of the SRC in our class, S. Gumeri. Right? Okay, so our syllabus continues from last semester. So obviously you'd have to pass first semester to be sitting in this class. Those two students that didn't make it, they will not be able to pass this course, even though they want to register for this semester, right? In any event, it's like a prerequisite. Anybody with a question from question query about first term marks? I didn't receive any. Not that I can do anything right now. That's because, well, it's over and done. Our timetable issues on a Monday evening. I'll see you like this, IT5. Tina, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, what do you all have Tina?
On Tuesday, we have internal auditing. I'm not sure about research. When is it?
Okay, on Tuesday at what time, Tina?
At 5.
Okay, and on Wednesday evening?
I'm not sure about that, sir.
Okay, all right. So Dr. Jolly was supposed to have research. Okay. So timetable issues, you are sorted out, right? So this is going to be our scheduled lecture, Mondays, 5 o'clock. In terms of getting hold of me, contact, I think you all have my cell phone number. You have me on email. Plus, I will also send it via Moodle. So there's no excuse for you not receiving any course material or not being able to get a hold of me. I know Tina will WhatsApp me all the time. Thank you, Tina. At least you make me feel wanted. Okay. The syllabus, I'll take you through to the syllabus, what we're going to do. We will again be using Moodle and MS Teams. In fact, that's what we're using right now, MS Teams. And the assessments, I already have an assessment plan for today. All right, let me open up my assessment. Check it out. I've got an assessment. And what I noticed last semester was I allowed students to submit work like a month later, 2 weeks, 2 months later. And this semester, I'm going to avoid that. I want students to, when I say the work must be done like, if I give the assessment today, I'm expecting the assessments to be done like in 2-3 days time. And it's going to be short assessments, but it's going to be many assessments so that I keep you on your toes all the time. Last semester, the problem was the students left some of the assessments for the last moment, and it was 2-3 assessments being done within a matter of 2 or 3 weeks, and the quality of the work was very poor. So I'm not going to allow that. So I'm going to, this is the dates are incorrect. Open it on the 18th of July. No. I'm going to open it today. Today is the 25th. So I'm going to open it today. And I'm going to ensure that, let's just open it today, the assessment. And I'll give you like 2 days to sort it out. And I will take that mark in. Take that mark down, right? Like I said, it's only 5 minutes of your time, but you would have needed to have read through the notes. Okay, and right. So that's gonna happen for today. Now, the assessments, we'll use Moodle. The lectures, our synchronous lectures will be done in MS Teams. Okay, so the assessments are on Moodle. It's going to be short quizzes. It's going to keep you on your toes, as well as being able to access the Fiori Launchpad. Now, Tina, last semester, you would realize I asked you all to log into the S4HANA. Oh, let's just log out of there. Let's just log out. Let's just log out, sign out. Tina, I'm not sure if you remember your username, Tina. Hello, Tina.
No, I left my book in the office with all those details.
Okay. Let me see if I can find it. Maybe I know you sent me an email. You were the one that had all the usernames, right, Tina?
It was Claudia, sir.
Oh, it was Claudia. C-L-A-U-D-I. Claudia. Let me see. Claudia had all the names, the usernames. So we're going to use what we did last. Claudia, where's all her? There's Claudia's usernames, right? The usernames. So Tina, I think I'll be able to tell you your username. Tina's surname?
It's Mhlongo.
MH.
Yes.
Let's just open it up. MH. There's a Tina ZMB039. Tina?
Yes.
Is that correct? Does that ring a bell? Do you remember that?
I guess so.
Yeah,
No, that's not Tina's.
No.
ZMB 039 is mine, sir.
It's 23.
Oh, it's
023 for Tina.
It's 23.
Oh, Tina, right. Great. There we go, Tina. You are 200562. Sorry, right. So Tina, that's your username. So you're going to need that username, and you'll need to log into the S for Hana Fiori Launchpad. All right. So I'm going to thank you for that. Let me just forward that to myself so that I have this at the top of my email. All right, I'm going to do that. I'll send this to you guys as well, right? So let's go back to our course. The course structure is such that we are going to use the S4HANA Fiori Launchpad. We're going to run that. I've got a course manual. We're going to take the course manual. We're going to go in detail, and we're going to basically go through that Zambikes example. Tina, you remember that Zambikes movie that we saw on YouTube?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. If you forgot it, I can just search on YouTube, right? We're going to go through that, and we're going to pretend as if we are the employees in Zambikes. And well, that's what your username ZMB stands for, ZMB Zambikes user, right? So let me start from the bottom. And I've uploaded all the necessary documentation on Google Drive. So if I share this Wakelet page with you, Control C, let me put that in the chat. Stop presenting. Let's go to the chat. You'd be able to pick up all the info that I have, right? So I posted it in the chat, this Wakelet page. And more especially, I'd like you to download the fundamentals, ES Fundamentals Short Course Manual to print, all right? So this manual is basically what we're going to cover in the course. I'm not sure if you'd be able to see this. Let's start sharing again. Share. Let me go there. Right. So while it's downloading, the course manual is from the CIFA curriculum. I'll take you all through to the website. And we are going to basically log into the system and pretend as if we are going to buy a bicycle, sell inventory, sell parts of the bicycle, and ultimately we are going to produce a financial statement at the end of the year. Well, not the end of the year, end of the semester. Tina, I'm just flipping through the study guide for the ISIFA course. Are you able to see that, Tina?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, great. Great.
The
There's the Zambikes case study, right? There's the Zambikes case study. You can read up on the Zambikes case study. And let me tell you where I'm going to find all the answers to that quiz. All the answers are going to be found from these pages. That's the first quiz. Let me go pretend as if I'm answering the quiz, because I want you all to pass. I want you all to read that. This is the aim of this doing these mini course quizzes, because last semester I noticed in this class there were some students that just didn't attend, or they left the assessments for the last month or so, and then it created stress for the student and for me. So I'll just take a question quickly. A question here. Ooh, they had a password. Oh, I didn't know that. Right, so let me go and see the question. What's a plant? Oh, that's a question that we did last semester. And it's in the, let's look at another question. The SAP ERP is an example of an ERP system. Oh, that looks familiar. ERP systems. ERP systems are defined as, what's a company code? I think you know the company code for us. An enterprise system. Oh, better stop sharing that. Tina, I hope you didn't see all those questions, Tina. 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 Hello. I did some questions for you. Oh, Tina is on hold. In Mshlongo, did you see those questions? Hello?
Sorry, sir. Which questions are you referring to?
The questions that I just did now on the thing on Moodle. Why don't you go through them?
No, sir, you were not sharing the question.
Oh, why didn't you tell me? Okay, let me do that again. Right now that you told me that you didn't see it, I'm going to share my screen again. Okay, this is your Moodle Classroom, right? And these are the participants, which is all of you out here. Let's look at that. Hey, 3 seconds ago, who's this? Oh, that's me. Sibusiso Gumeri never logged in. Now you see, he's going to fail this quiz because he won't be able to know, he won't know the password. Look at this one here. Claudia, 5 days ago. Claudia, you there, Claudia?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yay, check there, 5 days and 23 hours ago, you logged into this Moodle. So now I'm going to force you all to log into Moodle. What do you think of that? Tina, Mshlongo, 91 days ago you logged in. Tina.
Yes, sir.
Right, I'm going to force you to log in now. You'll have to log in to access this test. Right? Let's look at another student. Another student. Tabo, never accessed the course. Shlongo 4 days ago, that's okay. Nkobo, never accessed the course. Oh my lord. 111 days ago. Pearl, are you here? I think Pearl has the details from the course. Look at this, 2 minutes ago. Whoa, that's because I told the student to log in. Temberishle, 105 days ago. Oh my goodness. Innocent, never accessed the course. Andile, Ntumbele, 111 days ago. Oh my goodness. So after today's, now do you understand, Claudia and Tina, why I've got to force the students to do the quiz? Hello?
Yes,
Hi.
sir, we understand.
You understand? Can you see the 63 days ago, Janet Vesi, right? So I'm going to open the test is going to be open. I'll give you the password and you will be able to spend 5 minutes on it. But before you attempt the test, I would like you to read the guide, the short course manual out here, because it'll refresh your concepts from semester 1. Semester 1, we spoke to you about chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3 on ERP concepts. If you want to find out where that is, there's it all here. Tina, I'm sharing another screen. There's my PowerPoint files. So if you want to find out what it is, oh, Tina and Claudia, there's the usernames. There's the usernames and passwords, okay? Okay, so you can get it from there as well.
Are you sharing the screen, sir? We cannot see your screen.
Oh no, according to me, it says it's shared. Let me share it again. Share my screen. Or let me share the window. There we go. Is that better?
Yes.
Right?
Yes, sir, we can see now.
Okay. Okay, right. So all you need to go through all of that. And most important, don't worry about the assessment schedule. That was for semester 1.
Sorry, sir.
We will change that. And there's the login screen. So for today, all I'd like you to do is...
Sir,
Hello? Yes?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Go ahead.
Sir, I'm so sorry to disturb you.
Not at all.
Okay, may I ask, why is this, first of all, are we using the class that we are going into is the one that is written semester 2, right?
Correct.
Okay. May I ask, why were people logging in last week? Is there something that was on here that we were supposed to access?
No, I'm not sure about that. I started this up today. Today was the first day that I logged into this course. It's called IT.
No. So you had told us to log in. You sent us a message
Log
asking us to log
into
in.
Moodle. The Moodle.
Yes.
The Moodle. Yes. Is there another Moodle?
What were we? No, that's why I'm asking if we are using the one that is written semester 2. Maybe I'm lost.
Okay, good point. This is the one I'm using, semester 2. INTE 802, Information Technology 5B, semester 2. Is there another one?
No. Now, my next question is there something on there that we were supposed to access?
No, nothing. All I wanted you to be able to do was to log into this course.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Today I'm gonna open this up, right?
Okay, thank you for explaining.
Okay, right. So I learned from my first semester that there was a module called INT or X or ICTX 802. This semester everything is going to be in INTE 802, Information Technology 5B, semester 2, 2022. Okay, and all my students are here. I can see there's about 46. There we go, 46 students. Right, 46 students are here. So I had asked you on the WhatsApp group to please log in to see that you are able to access it. So today there's no, like for instance, Sibusiso Gumedi, he never accessed it. That's very naughty of him, right? And yeah. Okay, thank you for that question. Please feel free to ask me a question. I miss having to see you and the facial expression and the look of confusion on your face, or the look of surprise and happiness when I tell you a joke. Okay, so I covered that. Oh, this is our WhatsApp group, right? This is our WhatsApp. I'm sure all of you have access to that. And this will be where we keep in daily contact with each other. Okay? Oh boy, now why it's doing that? I've got to, I'm the only lecturer that allows you to keep your cell phone open in class. What do you think of that? So I'm using my cell phone and I'm logging in. Right, so there's my WhatsApp group. So if you have any questions, please feel free to.
Sorry, your screen is not sharing again.
Oops. I'm so sorry. Thank you for that. All right, there we go. There we go. Right, so there's our screen, and I'm sure some of you were able to log in because of the invite that was sent on WhatsApp. Yes.
Are you sharing the screen, sir?
Yes, I am. IT5 B, semester 2, 2022.
I don't see anything.
Oh my goodness. All right, let me
I
stop
can
sharing.
see.
Oh, you can see it. Oh, okay, then if you can see it,
Yeah,
then
it's okay now.
Okay. All right. So there we go. I'm well, like the first semester, I will share a link to the meeting on a Monday evening. And there we go. Someone asked me, can you set it up as a recurring event? And yes, I did that already. Right. So what I'll also do is I'll share our Wakelet page. Right. There's our Wakelet page. I shared it. So all your notes are available on this page. I've just got to change the settings so that I make it public so that you'd be able to access it. Okay, so I'm going to close the WhatsApp page. So you know how to contact me. I think you know my cell phone number from the WhatsApp group as well. And I prefer email because that's the official way of communicating. And I have a record of it. WhatsApp, it will delete after a day or two, or it's not official, okay? Excuse me. So, oh, yes, there we go. There's my OneDrive. If you click on this link from the Wakelet page, it will take you to my Google Drive. And on my Google Drive, I zipped all the files that's necessary for the. Oh, you got to download it first. Okay, you click on download, and it will download the documents. Here we go. It will download all those. I'm not going to download it again because I've just done it. And it will open up the following. Right, let me do that. I hope you can see my screen. And on my side, I have a red border, so I'm able to see that that's what you are able to see as well. So here's my folder, and inside my folder, I've got the following documentation. I've got the ICIFA fundamentals, the business glossary, the instruction worksheet, the fundamentals, train the trainer, and I'd like it if one or two of you would be able to write this certification at the end of the semester. It's not compulsory, but it'll be fun if you'd like to do that, right? I spoke to you about that, and I'll also talk to you about the Microsoft version of ERP as well. So if you go through the business fundamentals, accounts payable, accounts receivable, we'll be using all these terms, EDI, GUI, graphical user interface. Oh, I'm sure you know this one, IT, information technology. And all the notes are out there, right? These are all I call it the glossary for the entire term. So today's lecture is basically to have an introduction to what's going on throughout the course. These are the instructional worksheets that we have in terms of a walkthrough of the course and what you'll require in order to load S4HANA, right? And well, you could call this frequently asked questions, right? So that's out there. I'm not going to go through that. You'll only require that if you you are activating Java or so. Let me open up the next one, the business course introduction. These are the, let's go to business fundamentals. There's my PowerPoint. I won't cover the PowerPoints tonight. I'll leave it out there so that you can have access to it, look through it, and see what I'll do for next semester. Sorry, next week, not next semester. I've already introduced you to Zambites, the business processes, Procure To Pay. We spoke a little bit about that. I'm not so much interested in what ICIFA is all about. All you need to know is that we are dealing with the ICIFA syllabus. And we've done this, ERP systems from first semester. Again, not worried about that. But I'll keep this out here so that you'd be able to have access to it. All right. The ICIFA course, I just want to show you where that is. ICIFA is ESEFA. There's the ICIFA course. All right. So if anybody asks you what we are studying out here, we are studying the ICIFA, which stands for Enterprise Systems Education for Africa, and they are a unit of UCT. And this is the course. Oh, well, that was the. Oh, let me quickly show you that I presented on here. I presented on the program 2022 conference. That was the article I mentioned, right? So we are using the syllabus from there. All this course material, it's copyright, it's through the ICIFA program, and we have accreditation through them. Right? Please go and check my name out here. Where's my name? Where's my name? Here we go. That's where I presented Teaching Case 2 DUT. But let me just quickly take you through to the ICIFA program. And I'd like it if you could get certified. Can you see out here it says certificate verification? You can certify yourself as well. CIFA. Where do I log in? Home. There we go. CIFA, join me. CIFA, you can join here as a student. Obviously, if you are interested in, furthering your studies and specializing in Sap course S for Hana, so please, by all means, you can do that. Let me see. Where's my lecturer? This is where I'm at. Oh no. Program. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me just go back to CIFA. There we go. So as a lecturer, I'm able to access the course material, and I am teaching this course material to you. So if you look at the curriculum, oh, by the way, Tina, can you see it on the top right-hand side? What does it say out there? Tina, Claudia, Donald.
So
It
Yes.
says certificate verification says.
Okay, I've now shared my screen again. On the left-hand side, it says CIFA, Enterprise Systems Education for Africa. On the right-hand side, what does it say?
University of
Cape Town.
Yes, Cape Town. What do you think of that? We may be the Durban University of Technology, but we are using similar syllabus, if not the same, as the CIFA, and we are using it care of and copyright, permission, all that goes with it from there. So I'm able to access it, and I have the overview, I have the introduction, I have the S for curriculum, I've got the business processes, I've got what is ERP systems, I've got enterprise systems, I've got how to navigate, the Procure To Pay, all of this I can share with you. All right? And I'd like it if 2, 3 of you write the exam so that you get a certification that you are qualified, not just as a graduate from DUT, but also with the CIFA qualification. Right, Sap? Anybody is interested in doing that? I spoke to you all about that the first semester. Anyone? Okay, we'll talk as the days go along. So there we go. If you click on this link, you're going to have access to all of that. Let me just show you quickly where it is. So there's it's called Train the Trainer, but you'll be a student out there, right? So that's available for you. Please go to read through that, and I will discuss that next week. I've done the overview. CIFA, there's the CIFA login site. Now you would not be able to log in. I'm able to log in. I went through the WhatsApp group. I spoke to you about Train the Trainer. Right. Now, this course, I actually did this course last year in the second semester, and I recorded the lecture, and it's on YouTube. So if you click on this link, you would be able to access my last year's lecture. All right, this is the first semester. Right, are you able to hear that? I'm going to share that with you on the chat. So if you want to listen to last year's lecture, well, that's my wife actually, she's talking in it. You can listen to it out there. And this was the previous version of, there's a question in the chat. How do I resolve this issue? Okay, I'm not a prof yet, I'm still, okay. Oh, not available. Yes, it's not available yet right now because I haven't opened it out as yet, right? Review SAP, I've restricted it. Okay, so I'm going to do that after this lesson. I don't want you to start working on that assessment while I'm busy talking to you guys, okay? Okay, does it answer your question? Right. So let's go back to the sharing of my screen. And I'm sharing that, right? So this is the YouTube video. You can go and watch how we logged into SAP, the previous version, SAP NetWeaver. It's similar in terms of the client number, your username. It's only 9 minutes. Please feel free to go and log in. And it will also give you access to my recordings of my semester 2 2021 lectures. Right, so that's, I did that with you. I showed you that. I showed you the previous from 2021. Right. This was a lecture that I had done in 2021, 0906. That was the 6th of September. And learning from last year was the first time I ran this course. I realized that I had done too much of theory in like August, July, August. And by September, when I was trying to start up the username and passwords and all of that, I did not have enough time to complete that by October, November. So I learned from my experience, and this semester I'm starting at the very first lecture. So please feel free to go. Let me just stop the share. Let me go back to share, and it says include computer sound. And so you can listen to my lecture from last year. In fact, I've already done the students, and welcome to our, well, it's actually our second lecture, but we'll consider this the first lecture for the week, okay? Anybody wants to say hello out there? Anybody? Are you able to hear my voice from my YouTube video? Anybody?
Yes, sir, we can.
Oh, goody. Will you go and watch it on YouTube and increase the number of views, please? Let me see how many views I have. I only have 80 views. Maybe you can make it 90 views or 100 views. What do you say? Hello? Am I talking to myself? I think I'm going to have face-to-face lectures. If you're not going to talk to me back in my class, then I'm definitely going to start face-to-face lectures. Claudia, Tina, Donald.
Yes, sir, we use the emojis.
Oh, I can't see that. Okay, where's the emojis? Do it
We
again,
use
do it.
thumbs up.
Do it again, do it again, do it again. I can see it. Oh, okay, one thumbs up there, right? Okay. So please go and watch this video, because in this video, Al Falani, thank you, thank you. So in this video, I talk about, by the way, at about 3 o'clock today, I was watching this video because I said it'll be a good idea for me to revise what I did last year, because I'm running the same, in fact, the similar syllabus that I did last year. It's the second year round that we're running it. And S4HANA is going to be run for the next 2 or 3 years until the rollout takes place, right? So if you look at the module descriptor, oh, my study guide, I don't have it, but it's a similar study guide. I just want to change the year and dates and assessment types. So please listen to that lecture. You can even listen to my students from last year. And you will also be able to access the, like Claudia and Tina told me that they forgot the username. I could access that for you. I just got to learn how you reset the password. But in any event, we've got plenty of usernames, so we can just reassign a username. So please go and watch this video, all right? I'm going to share this video and share their experiences. I heard somebody took the vaccine over here. Oh, that was last year's talk, right? So let me go and share it in this chat. In the chat, this was last year's lecture. Right, so this is last year's lecture, Control V. And it says how you log into SAP S4HANA. All right. Now I've done that with you. And oh boy, let's go back. All right, so let's a quick recap. I took you through to the OneDrive. You have access to all the study material for the introduction to this course, the overview and guidelines. To log into the ICIFA site, I showed you the ICIFA site. I showed you that the work that we are doing is so important, and even DUT is using that. I introduced you to our WhatsApp group, which we did last week. I gave you a quick overview of first semester. If you forgot your chapter 1, chapter 2, it's all in that one. The ERP concept from semester 1, 2021, and last year's lecture, which is the one that I should be repeating this semester. Now we need to log into S4HANA. So I'm going to do that now. Now let's see. Now my username is ZMB000. And I'm not going to tell you my password unless any of you want me to share it and this recording. Let's go to the login screen. And here's all the, you can call it little apps, the tiles that's available to you. Now, if you forget, you don't know where and how and what to do, all we've got to do is access the user guide, the study guide. So there's the study guide that they have. You know where it says fundamental short course study guide to print? And it'll be nice to keep both open at the same time. I'm not sure if I can do that here. Let's put it there. Let's put that there. Let's open up another browser. So this is how I did it last year. So I'm keeping two browsers open at the same time, or some of you may prefer to print the document. Right, so there's my, I'm opening up the browser. Tina, Claudia, can you see my two screens out here?
Yes.
Okay, great. Can you see it split in the middle?
Yes.
Okay, great. Now, you can use the same method to work with it, right? So I'm going to log into Sap S/4HANA on my left-hand side screen. And it says log on. And now on the right-hand side of my screen is where I'm going to find all my notes. Right, so it's busy logging in. Or better still, I could use Adobe, right? There we go. Right, sorry about that. Okay, so in order to access this course, I've just made my life a little bit easier because I've downloaded the studying material so that I could share my screen. Can you see it on the right-hand side? There's the guide that I have on the right-hand side. Hello? Anybody there? Hello?
We're here, sir.
Oh, great.
Yes, sorry, yeah.
Okay, okay. So if I look at the left-hand side, it says, let's start afresh now. Let's just log out. Let's just log out. And I'm going to sign out. I'm going to say OK. And now I'm going to sign back in, right? So if you look at my left-hand side of the screen, I have the login page. On the right-hand side, I have the
I do not see your login. Oh, now I see it.
Okay, sorry, it takes some time to refresh, right? Okay, who was that? I don't know, I can't see your names or all I see is what's on screen right now. So if I read on the right-hand side, it says, logging onto Sap S/4HANA, log onto the system, view the Sap screen and sign out. I've done that. So Claudia, what was your name? Was it 023? ZMB 023? Or Tina?
It's Tina's.
Or Tina was
Yes.
023. Okay, Tina?
Yes, sir.
You need to put down over here, instead of 020, you need to put down 023. Okay, Tina? Tina?
Got it, sir. Got it. Yes.
You got it, right? I hope you remember your password. I'm sure it'll be, it's like your bank PIN number or something like that. If you want to tell us, you can tell us. Joke, Tina, joke.
No, I'm gonna check for it. I don't remember, sir. I left my notes at the office.
At the office, okay, no problem. Your client is 444. Okay, Tina? Right, that client is specific to DUT students. So you can go and read all of that on the right hand side, and you can go and change your password if you want to after that, right? So the first question says, what is your SAP user account? What is your 3-digit number? That you can answer. Plus, I think I asked you all that some time ago. Let's look at the next one. So I'm not going to use Tina. I'm going to use.
Sorry, sir. I just have a question.
Yes, sure.
If you have forgotten all these details, is there a way of retrieving the information?
Good point. Huh? I never thought of that. I remember last semester when the students forgot it, all I did was I assigned a new username. You remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think I'll have to ask these guys at CIFA whether we could, like, let's say just send me an email to say, sir, I forgot my username and password, or this is my username, ZMB023 or something like that. And how do I reset the password? Good point. I never did it because I have 100 usernames and I only have 46 students in this class. Okay, so let me just log on. By the way, this is revision. You have done this work. I introduced this to you the first semester. So there we go. On the left, on the right-hand side is what you'll see out here. On the left-hand side, you actually see that happening. There's the home screen. There's the search button on the magnifying glass. Your user account. How do you search for apps? To find an app you are using, you need to use the, well, I always use the magnifying glass, right? There's the magnifying glass. And let's go and type in the word order. So if I click on the magnifying glass, and it says loading on the left-hand side. Now, last year, I remember one of the students said he actually printed this document out. Obviously, we're not going to go all 281 pages, but he printed the document and he kept that on the right-hand side instead of splitting the screen in two. And he was able to follow through and work with it, methodically. So let's go and search out there. It says order, O-R-D-E-R, order, because that's what it wants, right? So change the word and order, press enter. So now let's go look for apps that have the word order in it. I did this last semester. Oops, my computer is a bit slow. In fact, it's not my computer that's slow, it's my network that's slow. So you can do that, right? Oh, this page isn't responding. Let's wait a while. So if I read on the left-hand side, it goes, there's the launchpad. Well, there's several apps to the word order. I'm just going to exit the page. I'm just going to do it again. I want to display a group. I want to save my settings. I want to create a sales order, right? Create sales order. Let me see when my screen is available for me to use. Oh man, the page is not responding. Ah, it's working. Yay, thank you very much. So there's 245 apps available, right, for the word order. Let's go and look for another one called, what's it? Create sales order. C-R-E-A-T-E-S-A-L-E-S-O-R-D-E-R. Create sales order. Press enter. There we go. So I've got 2 apps that are available for me out there. right, to create a sales order. And let's go to create sales order. So remember the Zambikes example. I know I'm stretching your memory a little bit from first semester, but in the first semester we spoke about the Zambikes example, and I asked y'all to watch the YouTube video. And here's the, now we are busy working as if we are an employee of Zambikes using an ERP system. Excuse me. All right. So once you are inside the app, you need to click on the top right-hand corner, the only new icon back, read, and I will click on exit, right? For now, I'm not going to go through that, right? I'm just going to exit that. If I had to click on the sales order again, read the right-hand side, you go down to more, click on the more. I'm able to create a sales document. I can display the sales document. Well, right now it's not going to display much because I haven't done anything in there, all right? And on the right-hand side, I go on read. So let's go through some of the questions. The question is, open the Create Sales Order app located under Sales and Distribution. Check and note the field. List the 5 sales document types you can add to your user as mentioned in the order type field explanation. List the code and the name for the sales organization in Zambikes. What is the name and code of the 2 distribution channels assigned to ZM00? How many vendors have been assigned? What is the name of the vendor? You can only answer these questions if you have done all these instructions above. All right. Oh, by the way, this is cool. The material is 000. That's what's assigned to us. Right? We're going to figure this out. I will take you through these things, but I'd like it if you could try it out on your own. So there's a task out here. It says explore the creation of a new app group for your favorite. Click on the user. Right on the top, click on user. On the top left-hand side of the screen next to the SAP logo, the system will show you various options. So oops. So there's my let's go back. Let's go back. Right, so there's my options. I've got the recent activity. Oops. Create sales orders, search, create. Ooh, this was 69 days ago. That's how long ago that I did this with you guys. That was like 3 months ago. All right, so we can go and do that. And read. Right, there we go. To be able to effectively complete the following IT5 workshops, make the following changes. Add the following apps, create purchasing. Now we don't need to create a group. We can work without it. Explore how to specify a default organization. Read through that and we can try it out. All right, so, all right. First question, what is your SAP user account? What is your 3-digit number? How many app groups are there? How many apps are in this group? That you can only answer if you read this guide and if you go through the right, let's do Procure to Pay. Procure to Pay is the next task. What is Procure to Pay? I did this with you guys in the first semester under theory. Given the business scenario, identify the master data. Right, read. Master data, read through all of this. And if you watch the video on Zambikes, it will now make sense as to what are the materials that are used to make a bicycle. So you'll need a handlebar, you will need 2 bicycle wheels, you will need a seat, and so forth. What's a master vendor master data? Right? Who are the business partners in this Zambikes? The general data, this is all the theory that goes behind it. we are actually going to be doing this using the program, right? Master data. And when I test you, I'm going to test you using the concepts from this. And one of the ways I'm going to test you is regularly. I'm going to try and make a test for you every week so that you are able to keep you on your toes and you're reading through your notes, right? So here's your master data, your vendor data. When I show it to you, I do it to you. What's the procure to pay, the processes involved, the purchase requisition, a vendor evaluation, what's a purchase order? We will actually do that. And the goods receipt, master data. You must read all of this, right? You're going to be looking through this, and I will be doing the work as if I am an employee of the Zambikes company. So all of this is out here. There's a procure to pay, the workshop. There are some questions. And if you are writing the exam, some of these questions reappear in the exams. So let's go to the first one, procure to pay, the workshop. I want to go and display this. So I found this on page 100. And let's go to the first one. It says, how do I go about doing this? To display an existing supplier, use the app Maintain Business Partner under the Material Management group on Fiori Launchpad. This group contains the apps relevant for all the material management tasks in this workshop. Click the app to open the Maintain Business Partner screen. So if I can't find Maintain Business Partner screen, I'm going to search for it. Maintain, B-U-S-I-N-E, business. Oh, there we go. IntelliSense, right? Maintain Business Partner. Quick hello, how are you? Are you there? Did I lose any of you?
We're here. We're here.
Oh, good. You're there, right? So there we go. It says Maintain Business Partner, right? I'm opening up the Maintain Business Partner. This group contains the app relevant for the materials management task. And it says, find my business partner. Ah, there we go, find my business partner. If I click on the drop-down arrow, let's see what happens to the drop-down arrow when I click on it. I can either find a business partner as a person,